This is Lacy Robertson, the hardest working woman in mortgage and real estate nationwide. And I'm here to bring you this week's report of California companies that will be experiencing a massive layoff where we received their notice between May 23rd and May 29th. Now, listen, if you are new to me, before I ask you to like, share, comment, and hope prayerfully you're enjoying this channel and this video and you're sharing the information, just a little bit about why I share this information. Now, I'm all things mortgage and real estate related. I've been in the industry over 18 years, and this is how it all started. Many, many years ago, I was purchasing a piece of property. I was in escrow. I was super excited. I was getting ready to buy the property. The seller was getting ready to get the proceeds from the sale of this property. I signed loan documents. I go back to work, and I find out hours later, mind you, my loan is getting ready to fund any time now. I found out hours later that myself and 399 other people were getting laid off that day. You can only imagine how I felt. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't have a job. I'm buying this house. My mortgage broker at the time, my realtor at the time, said, look, you guys cannot fund this loan. I don't have a job. I faxed them over paperwork. I was just hoping that this loan did not close because I just found out I didn't. Thankfully, I was able to unravel the transaction. But unfortunately, I lost money, right? If you know, once you get to that step, I've removed all contingency. So it wasn't no getting it back or getting the money I paid for an appraisal, inspection, whatever. I'm not getting that money back. So the reason why I share this information is twofold. One, what would you do differently if you thought there was a possibility that you might get laid off? Like, would you not buy that new house or new car? Would you refinance perhaps and take out money, get your finances in order to pay off some bills, bank to see you through the dry season, perhaps dust off your resume, kind of, update it, put some out there. What would you do differently if possibility that you might get laid off? I don't want you to be caught off guard like I was. The second reason I should is I don't want you to think that all is lost, right? You don't have to lose your house just because you lost your job or you're facing a financial hardship. Listen, there are programs, whether you've had a loss of household income due to a death, divorce, an illness, injury, layoff, it doesn't matter. There are programs available, but they're not automatic. Like temporary programs, like modification, excuse me, not a modification, because that's permanent. Yes, that is permanent. We like that one. But there's temporary options. Maybe you lost your job, but you're going to be getting one really, really soon. So maybe you just need a repayment plan or forbearance plan, or you need a refinance or modification. I want you to know you don't have to lose your house just because you lost your job. So you might say, look, Lacy, I don't need to hear this list. I'm going to share the video. I'm going to like it, but I've already experienced a loss of household income. Look, you can pick up the phone and dial 714-914-7254. Again, that's 714-914-7254. Or you can visit my website at modifymenow.com. But the best way to get a hold of me, seriously, is just pick up the phone and call. And I definitely, myself or my team will get back to you. Okay. So, as you know, I share this information. Before I share it, I promise you, I want to give you an example of what you can look forward to if you've had a loss, right? If you've had a loss of household income, I want you to know this program's available. Like, for instance, one of my clients was able to help them. They had Bank of America. Their mortgage was, I was able, if you look on the right hand side, their previous mortgage was $2,704. It did include principal, interest, and taxes and insurance. There was an escrow account, had a 6% rate. Their payment was $2,704.87. I modified them, and look what I did. I got them a their payment lower to $2,205.96. Can you say that's a win? 2,200. What I want you to not be alarmed. Yes, this is an ARM mortgage. It's 3%. But let me tell you the joy about this ARM mortgage. You look at this document, it does adjust to 4% after 5 years, and the last 7 through 27 years, it's 4.65. I still save them a lot of money, especially as it relates to their payment and their interest, because look, even at the max adjustment, 4.625, what was their previous interest rate? 6% fixed. So ARMs are not bad. You just got to make sure you have the right professional that's qualified to get an ARM payment. So I saved them $498.91 a month. See that? $498. I want you to know you don't have to lose your house just because you love it or you're facing a financial hardship. You need to pick up the phone and call me right now. So I'm trying to do this week's report of California companies that are experiencing a massive layoff where we process their May 23rd, May 29th. I'm going to give you the date they're laying off. I'm going to give you the company that's laying off. I'm going to give you how many people and the location. So stick with me. Thankfully, we only have about 16 entries. That does not mean 16 companies. That means 16 entries. So it could be the same company laying off multiple days, multiple locations. So just stick with me. And the other thing, something else that I wanted to tell you. Oh, that I do share this list in alphabetical order by name of the company, right? So if I get to a letter that's, past the for the start of your company's name, if I'm past that letter, you might say, "Oh, I'm safe." Maybe, maybe not. You're gonna want to check out the past videos. I do drop a video every Monday morning at 5 Pacific Standard Time. So you can check it out. You may not be on this list, maybe on a previous list. So you'll know that. Okay, so let's get started. We have on July 30th, Amazon is laying off 390 people at 4601 Newcastle Drive in Stockton. We have July 23rd, Ben Group Inc. is laying off 75 people at 14724 Ventura Boulevard, Suite 1200 in Sherman Oaks. July 23rd, Ben Group Inc. is laying off an additional person at 11034 Sherman Way, Suite D in Sun Valley. July 30th, CHEP Services is laying off 162 people at 2053 Miguel Bustamante Parkway in Colton. That is a permanent closure. They are closing down. And then August 2nd, CHEP Services, LLC, is laying off 83 people at 510 East Whitmore Avenue, Building 3A in Modesto. July 27th, Commute is Great Logistics, LLC, is laying off 96 people at 35750 Date Palm Drive in Cathedral City. You have July 26th, ITC Federal is laying off 88 people at 24,000 Avila Road in Laguna Niguel. July 26th, Pixar is laying off 181 people at 1200 Park Avenue in Emeryville. July 19th, Ryder Integrated Logistics, Inc. is laying off 9 people at 13055 Valley Boulevard in Fontana. Then on July 26th, Ryder Integrated Logistics, 148 people, 13055 Valley Boulevard in Fontana. July 26th, Shadow Holdings, LLC, DBA is Bright Innovation Labs, is laying off 8 people at 26455 Ruther Avenue in Santa Clarita. July 22nd, the Sun Valley Group is laying off 160 people at 3160 Upper Bay Road in Arcata. July 22nd, the Sun Valley Group is laying off 38 people at 3132 East Pleasant Valley Road in Oxnard. July 26th, TikTok is laying off 58 people, 5,800 Bristol, Suite 100 in Culver City. August 2nd, VSP Optical Group Inc. is laying off 57 people at 151 Road in Folsom. And last but not least, June 14th, Watermark Services, the fourth LLC is laying off 52 people at 2750 Geary Boulevard in San Francisco. So that is the list of California companies that will be experiencing a massive layoff where we received their notice between May 23rd and May 29th. We received it in process during that time. Remember, if you've experienced loss of household income due to a death, divorce, illness, injury, or layoff, it doesn't matter. I want you to know that you don't have to lose your job. There are options available. Automatic. You have to pick up the phone. You have to call me. I am here to help you. I've been helping clients for years lower their mortgage payment, make it more affordable. Don't have to exhaust all their savings trying to meet your mortgage payment. For all your mortgage and real estate needs, I want you to visit me at modifymenow.com or pick up dial 714-914-7254. I'm Lacy Robertson, the hardest working woman in mortgage and real estate nationwide. I look forward to working with you and for you. And until then, have a blessed day.